welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Blake Griffin doing all sorts of things. He's got 10 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's really been mixing it up in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. CP3 at point with Redick there the backcourt. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Now here's Barnes. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. You know, for a player whose star shines as brightly as Blake Griffin, Steve, it seems there are a lot of naysayers regarding his game, although I think you and I would agree he expanded his game, certainly this past year.
Well, I can tell you this, I am not one of those naysayers because I think Blake Griffin was the 3rd best player in the NBA last year. The offensive expansion to his game, the post game, the passing, the ball handling in transition. I mean, he is an amazing player, and he has gotten better and better every year.
Paul passes to Griffin. Paul kicks to Barnes. Dishes to Redick. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And he wasn't really a flashy passer like a lot of the great playmakers you think of, but just always in control. Kind of an old school game, but one that was tremendously successful over the course of his almost 2 decades with the Utah Jazz.
Now Cleveland moving it up. LeBron leading the charge.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
Oh, man.
The 2K leaderboard shows us who the top assist men have been since the All-Star break. Number 1, Chris Paul.
Well, since that break, he's really been effective at getting the ball to his teammates. He's been creative, he's been very demonstrative, and he's been determined and deliberate. And I think the team has been more involved and energized because of it.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for the Clippers. James with it, guarded now by Barnes. That puts them in the lead. And that's now 8 points for LeBron. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
A great matchup. I mean, these 2 teams really, really match up well talent-wise. I'm enjoying this.
He lobs it up. It's tipped and stolen by Barnes. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The wide open look here for Marion. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, I love the fact that he's fighting hard on the boards, but, you know, you got to be smart, too. Over the back, that's an easy call there.
Well, that's simply the result of poor position under the glass. But at least you can't fault him for being passive. He was trying to be aggressive there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for James. James Jones comes in for Sean Marion. Mike Miller's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Paul kicks to Crawford. Looking to end the drought. Here's Jordan. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Irving for 3. Nice D from Crawford.
Well, it was only recently that the Cavs fans were worried that they'd lose Kyrie Irving in free agency, much like they'd lost LeBron. Now, not only has LeBron returned, the Cavs have locked up Irving to a long-term contract. Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And remember last season, a fan who ran out the court was wearing a shirt saying, "Kyrie, don't go." The fans were definitely bugged.
And what a terrific turnaround for this franchise. I mean, last season's struggle with chemistry concern. Help has now arrived in a big way, and the mood around this city and the team is taking a complete 180.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Redick is checked in.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
Good. 10 points for LeBron.
Something happened at halftime because they seem to have left their defensive effort in the locker room.
Now here's Paul. Averaging 19 points per contest. And then Griffin with the dunk.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. Two hands and hammer it down.
Irving double team. And it's Smith penetrating. The kick out to Irving. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. For the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson comes in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Dellavedova missing. The Clippers trail. And they double up Paul. Right wing. Feeds it to Barnes. To the left side wing. Redick with the three. Here's Dellavedova. Here's Shumpy. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's still anybody. And Los Angeles guys shooting in this game 45%. They've got LeBron James. J.R. Smith out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Iman Shumpy. And it's Mozgov in the center position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
And it's tied up with that one. The Los Angeles Clippers, they come into this one following a loss to Houston. Irving double team. Smith on the wing. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Well, Crawford picks one up.
Well, J.R. Smith is a guy who can take your breath away with his talent one moment and then exasperate you the next. Unbelievable talent, but he can be erratic offensively, especially with his shot selection.
Both free throws good from Smith. And J.R. Smith closing in on 30 years of age. He's been fined almost $1 million over the course of his NBA career.
And, you know, playing in China, he was fined over $1 million in a single season. How do you do that? One night he ordered $3,000 worth of room service on the team dime just to see if they keep coming. Come on. I mean, what is this guy thinking about here?
We can give him some of that food. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Cavaliers?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
Now, here is Irving. Fires the three. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds now tonight. The alley-oop layup, very well done.